joining us right now, the co-owner of Surge Restaurant Group. Omar Shaikh is with us, and Omar is on the Great Midwest Bank Hotline. Appreciate the time, Omar. Thanks so much for joining us.
Absolutely, yes. It's an honor. It's a pleasure.
They tell us about how these two guys have come together and put up another idea called 8twelve, a new restaurant for not only Milwaukeeans but obviously Wisconsin sports fans to go and enjoy the fruits of Braun and Rogers' labor.
It's funny. People keep asking that. It just started about a year ago. I was on the phone with Ryan, and he said, Aaron and I have been talking about doing a restaurant together, calling it 8twelve. What do you think? And I just said, I'm in.
Well, how good of friends are those guys? Hang out? Are they going to try to do other things? What's the relationship between those two guys?
Oh no, those guys are very close friends. It's funny because I've known Ryan for some time, getting to know Aaron a little bit better now, and they're kind of the same guy. They're both very smart. They say all the right things. And they definitely have the same vision. So, yeah, when you're two superstars and they go through a lot of the same things, I think it's a natural progression to become great friends.
Talking with Omar Shaikh, co-owner of Surge Restaurant Group here on Sports Radio 1250 WSSP. The restaurant 8twelve's coming up in Brookfield. Where are we at in terms of getting the doors open for those that want to dine in Brookfield?
Yeah, it's a good question. Construction is nearing. We're almost done with that. I would say sometime late June would be ready to open the doors.
Perfect. And what kind of cuisine can people expect when they walk in?
Sure. It's going to be kind of an all-American grill/steakhouse, if you will. We'll have everything from some great cuts, chops, seafood, everything down to, a lot of mid-tier type dishes, some white fishes, fried chicken to sandwiches and salads with protein. So it's going to be something for everybody, using a lot of the produce, beef, meat, pork from my partner's farm, Hidden Creek.
Okay, the pricing on stuff like that. People look at the two players already. Is it going to be a high-end place? Is it going to be one of those places where it's a $37 hamburger?
Are you going to let Chuck and I in is what he wants to know.
Dress codes. What are those deals?
No, we'll have 3 sandwiches, all, in the $10, $12 range. We'll have several types of salads with protein options. I think, we have a chicken dish on for $16, a rib dish on for $19, a pork chop on there for $23. And then we have, a high-end, Allen Brothers cut, like we have a carnivore $45 ribeye, and several other steak and seafood options. So we'll have everything. We'll kind of cover the gamut, if you will, with this menu. It's really going to be something for everybody.
We're talking with Omar Shaikh for another minute or two, co-owner of the Surge Restaurant Group. The restaurant will be 8twelve. It's going to be a partnership between Ryan Braun and Aaron Rodgers, opening up in Brookfield, coming up in June here on Sports Radio 1250 WSSP. And I guess the next question is, how often will Brawny and A-Raj be in the restaurant?
I think they'll be present. Obviously they're superstars. They're very busy. I know Ryan makes big attempts to come down to all the Surge restaurants quite regularly. They're the kind of guys that want to pop in regularly and see how everything's going,
Why did they choose the Brookfield location?
Now, Brookfield for us, it's kind of a central location. We all talked about it. So people out there in Pewaukee and Waukesha County can make a several-minute drive in. And really, it's not that far from Milwaukee, For me, I live out here in Brookfield. It takes me 17 to 20 minutes to get downtown.
So it's perfect for you. So basically, they did it to cater to you, Omar.
It's funny. Just a week ago, Ryan and I were talking. We were talking and saying that I wasn't very photogenic, or I didn't look good on TV. But he told me I have the perfect face for radio.
They tell Chuck and I that all
the
time.
time. We get it all. We don't know how they put us on TV,
all
but
the
they
time.
do. Yeah.
They tell us that exact same thing. Hey, when you talk to these guys, when you talk to Rogers and you talk to Braun, how important is it for them to invest back into the Milwaukee area and into the state of Wisconsin? Because we know that this is not the first time that Ryan Braun has gone the restaurant route here in Milwaukee.
Well, that's why they wanted to do this restaurant, really, and that's why they came up with it. They wanted to give something back, provide a space, provide their personal restaurant for the fans, a place to go watch the games, a place to hang out. This really is truly a give back from them.
And Omar, last thing, will there be a spot at the end of the bar with my name on it?
Absolutely.
That's
of course. You come in every day. It'll be on the chair.
But it will. Hey, Omar, really
It'll be the norm.
appreciate the time so much. Thanks for getting up early with us, and we will talk with you again soon. Sounds like it's going to be a great investment, not only for Braun and Rogers, but for you guys and for the Milwaukee area.
We sure hope so.
Thanks, Omar. That's Omar Shaikh, co-owner of the Surge Restaurant Group, joining us on the Great Midwest Bank Hotline.
You kill me.
Visit greatmidwestbank.com or call 888-485-4400 for today's 30-year, 3.90% APR mortgage. Restrictions apply. Rates can change anytime. Great Midwest Bank since 1935. Simply